morning. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good morning, and hope everybody's ready to get this beautiful fall day started. It's let's see, my tattletale says 43, so 43 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So that's not too shabby, nice and brisk morning. So we can live with that. Should be a pretty decent day. Supposed to be getting pretty close to the mid 70s, This afternoon's supposed to get a little bit breezy, but other than that, should be pretty decent. I don't know. It's just another beautiful day. So because I always do it, good morning, YouTube. I hope everybody's having a great one out there today. Couple things to chat about this morning, unless anybody else brings some stuff up. Got my oldest daughter, or the oldest one, still living at home anyway. Our 13-year-old is in K-12 now. The local public schools just weren't able to get it done and couldn't seem to get things focused, and so a lot of problems there. Anyway, long story short, we decided to move her over to K-12. So far, I honestly have nothing but good things to say about K-12. They're fantastic. I get calls from her teachers to let me know if she's missing stuff. I get, it's one weekend, of actual schooling, and her math teacher called me and said, I noticed that Emma hasn't taken her quiz yet. Make sure she gets that done before midnight, otherwise it'll count as a 0 for this grading cycle. I was like, oh my, so we better get that done. So then she says, oh, well, don't worry, if she turns it in late, that's okay too, as long as she gets it done and turns it in. It just won't show up on this grading cycle. I was like, okay. I said, will that affect her overall grade? She said, no, not as long as she gets it done. I'm like, wow. So not only that, but she has the ability to retake the quiz or test up to 3 times for a better grade. Excuse me. So if she doesn't do well the first time, the teacher said, shoot me an email. I will set up a one-on-one Zoom session with you. We can go over what you don't understand, and hopefully the next time you take the test, you'll get a better grade. And so I was just amazed at how many concessions they allow. Hi, sweetheart. So I honestly can say that thus far it has been a pleasure working with K-12 and Destinations Career Academy, which is the public. It's actually public school online. It's New Mexico Destinations Career Academy, and it's public school online, but it's all done through K-12. K-12 has been doing online schooling for years, years and years. Years. And so they really have it going on for what they know and what they do. They sent actual textbooks for her to go through. They have classes. Most of her classes are almost every day. I think she has them 4 days a week for most of them. So I have a little parrot over here. So she has textbooks for her classes. The teachers come online. They good morning, Pete. How are you this morning? They come online. They tell you what page to turn to. They go through what they're going to teach that day. They teach it, I mean, just like old school, when we were kids. The actual textbooks that you can read and physically hold and see, and they are at home, her teachers at the local public school she was going to, she never had any textbooks. I'm like, how are you supposed to do your homework? Well, they give us a worksheet. But how are you supposed to reference anything for your answers for your worksheet? I don't know. So when we got a box of textbooks, I was amazed. They also sent her a laptop to do her schoolwork on. If there's any problems with it, all we have to do is let them know. They'll send us another one. And as long as it wasn't a fault of ours, then it's all good. So, but I must say that I'm very happy so far with the choice that we made to move over to K-12. So Maddie, please quit. Quit. So it has been, in the beginning it was a little intense because they called quite often, and that was just because they're trying to help you every step of the way. They're making sure that you don't have any problems, that you're not stuck on anything, so it was good. It was real good. They walk you through every step of the way and get you set up. So for those of you that have kids that are in school, that you want to do homeschooling with, or that you want to do now, whether you want to do traditional homeschooling or public school online or any of those sort of things, I'm not the one to criticize or say go for it. All I can tell you is that so far my experience has been that K-12 is fantastic. Our local elementary school, Maddie's teacher, has done fantastic. So they seem to have had it more together than the middle school and the high school have. So the kids are doing, as I've said before, the very strange cycles of A, B, C, learning where they go to school on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then they're online Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or they go to school they're online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they go to school on Thursday and Friday, or they're all online, which is what we chose. Shh. Luna, come here. Come on, baby. Well, we figured out, tip this so you can see her. She is 5 months old now. And she is not the little tiny bundle that we brought home. She is large and in charge. Come here, baby.
Now she's turning into a grown-up.
She has gotten much bigger. As you can see, she's very playful.
Playful baby. She's on everything.
Oh, Emma, thank you so much for stopping in. If the farmer's market was open yet, then I'd be going, but it doesn't open till either 8 or 9. I can't remember which, but I usually don't go till after 9 anyway. So. Pete says your grandkids are doing online school. Yeah. So the online through local has just been, now like I said, the elementary school, they seem to have it together. So it's been nice. It's been nice. But the high school and middle school, I guess it's just the difference of having so many different classes and so many different teachers. They were struggling to get it together. I just I don't understand why you couldn't just put the camera up and teach, virtual school. I mean, it's not that difficult, but apparently they can't do it. Anyway, so Emma, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, and I hope you find a bunch of stuff at the farmer's market. I love going. I miss being able to go to the farmer's markets. I miss being able to go to the Amish markets. That's one thing I do miss about Missouri, is the Amish markets. Fantastic deals, fantastic stuff. So I do miss the farmers markets. I miss the farmers market in Shreveport. When we lived in East Texas, we used to go to Shreveport on Saturday and go to the farmers market there, and I do miss it because it was a big one. It was a great big one, so I definitely miss it. But yes, I know. This pup has a ton of energy and wants to play. She definitely wants to go outside. My daughter Maddie is playing with her. She has huge Lego blocks that she loves to build. So that's what she's playing with right now. Looks like she has made. Is that a horse or a giraffe?
It's a llama.
It's a llama?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I can see that. I guess it does have kind of a short neck to be a giraffe, huh?
Yeah.
So that's a llama. Okay.
I build llamas.
She likes llamas. So she's trying to convince me to go to get her a llama. She wants llamas, goats, pigs, cows, ducks, bunnies. What else?
Cats.
And more cats. Yeah. We don't have the space. As many of you know, we live in the city. We are on a 1/10 of an acre lot. Actually, I don't think it's that big. We are in 717 square feet. That's our house. So, hey, you're wiggling my computer. Quit that, puppy. You want to go let her out? Maddie?
No.
Let her out, please.
You make me do everything.
Go let the puppy out. Little Miss Sassy Pants.
I'm tired. Don't you even think about eating.
It has been fun because this puppy, as I said, has a ton of energy. She's Catahoula and Anatolian cross.
Shepherd.
So.
Shepherd.
Yes, Catahoula leopard dog and Anatolian shepherd. So she is. She's going to be quite large. She is already at 5 months old. She's only a couple of inches shorter than our chocolate lab. So it won't be any time and she'll be larger.
Yeah.
So
we pick up all of our.
She loves to play. She loves to run. She loves being outside. So
She hates water.
I have to finish the fence in the backyard, I guess. We are renting it, but the landlord's kind of given us room to do things. So as long as we let him know what we're going to do. So I told him I'm going to put up a fence across the back. So, and then I'll finish the little side fence, and then we'll have a full fenced-in yard. So that way we can close it off, and we can let the puppies out and let them run around. So that'll be a good thing. to be able to open up the back door and just let them outside. You know, right now we can't really do that because they'll run off. But our lab's a wanderer. She likes to wander around and sniff. So that's most dogs do. So we are still looking for someplace with some acreage here local. Acre or more would be nice. I would settle for a half, I guess, but I would prefer more than an acre. Thing is my wife and I decided a long time ago that if we buy a house here, we're not going to pay much for it, because I want to be able to pay it off in the next 6 years, because I only have I have right at 6 years left before I can retire. So once I retire, we are planning on moving to further east, much further east.
We're moving to Melrose.
So we'll have to see from there. Right now we're just looking, like I said, and the reason I want to get it and pay it off is because if we get it and pay it off, then I don't have to worry so much about selling it as fast. Because I'm not worried about making money off of it. I'm not worried about paying a mortgage, so I don't have to have renters. Maddie, please leave the couch alone.
I'm trying to tuck this in.
No. So it's not so much of a worry. So we don't have to think about that and worry about it. So and if it sits empty, it sits empty. No big deal. And if it takes us a year to sell it, it takes us a year to sell it. No big deal. It's paid for. So, and that was the whole thinking behind it. So, but other than that, we're just tearing up plants out of the garden. Other than our broccoli and kale, that is pretty much the only thing growing right now anyway. So. Everything else is pretty much done. So my wife said that the eggplant were trying to come back. I said no. I said we don't have enough time left for them to even grow fruit. So no, definitely another state, Pete. We're looking at probably Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, Eastern Kentucky, maybe even northwestern North Carolina. So that's the area. Maybe even northwestern North Carolina, and maybe even southwestern Virginia. So I'm kind of looking in that corner, in that area there. My wife and I've been out there a couple times. I like the weather. I like the weather patterns for that area. We're looking at mountainous areas. So one thing, I grew up in the mountains, so I miss the mountains very much. It is flat out here. I mean, it's so flat, I can actually see the curve of the horizon. It's so flat. So you're in northeastern Kentucky. Nice. We are looking where's the little town we were looking at? Actually, there were several that we looked at, but primarily right down near the Tennessee line is where we were looking. So
no.
Is that hers or is that yours? Well, then get it. And don't let her chew on it. I told you start giving her soft stuff like that to chew on, she's going to find more. Just grabbed one of my daughter's stuffed animals. So, yeah. So the areas that we've been primarily looking, like I said, is Eastern Tennessee and Eastern Kentucky and Western North Carolina. Primarily because all three of those states are fairly friendly for retirees. Tennessee has no retirement income tax, which is very nice. So we've been kind of looking mostly in those areas. But we are open to as I said before, we are open to Kentucky and North Carolina. I'm trying to get my my silly thing to open up here. It doesn't want to open. See if I could remember the name of that town, but I can't. So. So let's see here. There we go.
Dad, what do you think?
I've saved a whole bunch of areas.
Dad, I'm making a town.
In my saved searches. So there we go. So I have a couple of areas that I have predefined, as they say. And right now I'm just I'm looking at Zillow. But I also I look a lot in Land and Farm and stuff like that. There's one in Campton, Kentucky, but that's not the. Anyway, it's down that way somewhere. So, but Pete, you say you're in northeastern Kentucky. How far north? I mean, I kind of know a little bit of Kentucky. I mean, I've only been there once, but I do kind of know the area. My phone's bouncing around here. Oh, there we go. Harlan, Middlesboro, Corbin, Williamsburg. Pretty much south of 80 is kind of where we've been looking, Pete. Just so you know, is mostly what we've been looking at. So, oh, you're right on the Ohio River. Nice. Yeah, we're looking for the most part south of 80. So south of 80. And then in Tennessee, pretty much from the Sneedville area all the way to the North Carolina state line, and then pretty much just due south right along the state line, primarily near. Oh, okay, Ashland, Kentucky. Okay, I was just going to say Ashland, North Carolina. We're kind of looking in those areas. So I was looking a little bit at northern Georgia, but have decided against it. Mostly tax reasons, but I am looking in those areas, trying to find something for us. So. We figure we got about 3 years before we really need to buy it. Or sometime in the next 3 years is what we're looking at to purchase it, so that because I want to get out there, and if it doesn't have them already, I want to get a bunch of fruit trees planted, because by the time I retire, I want those fruit trees producing. So, and that usually takes anywhere from 3 to 6 years, so to get them to really start producing fairly well. So, that was kind of the primary reason for that. But just kind of playing the waiting game right now, you know. Got to get some more money saved. Got to get some more, a little bit of everything saved, so we can get out there. But and I can enjoy my retirement without having to worry too much about it. Because once I retire, we probably the only reason we'd ever go to town is to buy groceries, you know, stuff we don't raise at home. So spices and stuff like that we can't grow. But otherwise, my plan is to have house, shop, storage, plenty of freezer space. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Yes, yes, I know. You have tons of energy. I know. Yeah, she, as I said before, she is high energy right now because she's only 5 months old. So, yeah, I know. I will take you outside in just a few minutes, okay? Okay, I will take you outside and we can play ball, okay? So she loves chasing the ball. So she doesn't always bring it back, but she does love chasing it.
I got the perfect ball.
So, ouch.
Here's the perfect ball.
You and your little milk teeth.
Here, have the ball.
So, yeah, I don't like going to town. I don't like living in town.
Hey, she can have that
So
ball.
she will chew that ball in half. And you will not have it anymore. So why don't you go find hers? Quit.
I can't.
Go find her tennis ball. Where's her tennis ball?
Huh?
Where's her orange ball? Is it under one of the couches? So yeah, if we go anywhere, we pretty much stay home.
I can't see.
I mean, we've explored some of the local area, but we try not to.
I can't see.
Try not to go out too much, especially during this thing. So, stay home as much as we can.
I can't find.
Baby, we need to brush your hair and get you ready for the day. Huh? Anyway, I appreciate you guys that dropped in to say hi to me. I
No.
appreciate everyone stopping by. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, but honestly, I don't have a lot of videos to put out. We have a dead garden. All we got is chickens. So when I was setting it all up, it was pretty easy. But until my next big do-it-yourself project. Boy, see, Pete, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Is 15 to 30 minutes from town is perfect for me. So I can. She found her ball. I don't know where she found it, but she found it. I was just asking her where her ball was, and she went and found it. So I got her one of those tough balls that she can't destroy, you know. So. Even with her sharp little milk teeth, she hasn't been able to destroy it. So, but anyway, y'all, I do appreciate you, and thank you for dropping by and chatting with me this morning. I hope any of you that are thinking about doing homeschooling think about K-12, because it has definitely been a benefit for us. Today, I think I will do a little filming. We're going to go out and tear up the remaining dead plants out of the garden. So it won't be very exciting, but but we will be tearing it up out there. So you can come along for the ride and see what we got done. But anyway,
everything looks great.
No dough, no problem. Just grow.
Everything looks
We sure
great.
do appreciate you. God bless y'all. Goodbye, YouTube.
Stay safe.